Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chunk Bwanas Group Iron Man series. I'm glad you're here, and firstly, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everybody who supported the first video. The amount of subscribers that I gained and the sheer volume of just unbelievable comments was almost overwhelming. I'm really glad to see that everybody's enjoying themselves, and if this is the first video you're watching, then you'll probably want to check out episode 1 first. I'll leave a link in the description, and I'm going to try to add these videos to a playlist to keep it organized. I'd like to start with some housekeeping, as there are a couple things that I want to touch on if you'll give me a minute. Firstly, I'm rather new to video editing in general, and although I try my best, there are some things that will improve over time. For example, in the first few clips you'll notice more clicking and feedback sounds, which were recorded before I added a stricter microphone filter on my OBS. Beyond that, I stepped up to an editing software that is much more complicated than my last, but has many more features that I'm excited to have. All these things will take time to learn, but I'm doing my best to improve and provide good quality content. Another important thing is the group. Now I know the group iron concept is the main basis of this chunk series. However, as things continue to develop, I realized that perhaps I might have put a little bit too much weight on the group members and would like to clarify. The other 3 members in the group that you were introduced to were Belletti, Leo, and Mac. Lots of you expressed interest in seeing more of them and more from them in the first video. I'd like to stress that we did not form this group with the intention of creating this series. So I'm the only one who's going to be producing these videos, and there will unlikely be footage directly from the other accounts. However, there will be as much footage of the other guys when we're on and doing things together. As of when the accounts were created, we were all actively playing during the first chunk. After that, Leo pursued leagues and played that pretty much exclusively, Bloody played occasionally, and Mac chose not to play. As of recently, Leo has joined back into the chunk in full force, Bloody has expressed that he has some real life things that he needs to focus on and may have less time to play, and Mac is currently invested in his regular group Iron Man. These are things that I want to be completely upfront about because really it can change at any time. For example, even though Mac isn't currently playing, you'll likely keep hearing from him in the chunk rolling clips. And who knows, perhaps after he reaches some goals on his regular group Iron Man, he might want to start playing the chunk account again. In terms of who is and who isn't playing at the moment, I hold nothing against my friends for the decisions that they make. And I want everybody who wants to play for fun. Oh, and of course there's our dingus, because he doesn't really have a choice in the matter. As for myself, you can probably tell this is something that I'm passionate about. However, even in my own personal life, after recently graduating, I'm on the job hunt, and many of you probably know that that's an absolute drag and requires some time investment. These are all general things to keep in mind in terms of when you should expect video updates for the series for those of you who are already excited about seeing more. Now, let's get on with the video. I guess here we go again. Let's complete this task, and roll. Witchaven. Interesting. Spinning. Is that a spinning wheel?
I think so, yeah.
So that unlocks crafting. Now is a good time to talk about items that will need to be backlogged for this chunk. After some time spent being confused between the Slug Menace and the Sea Slug quest, that's what it is. I'm completely confusing myself. To get to the giant lobsters in the Witchaven dungeon, you need the Slug Menace quest. To get to the giant lobsters on the platform, you need the Sea Slug quest. Okay, this makes more sense. Wow, I am fucking losing my mind. I realized giant lobsters were in 2 places, on the fishing platform and inside the secret tunnel in the Witchaven dungeon. The fishing platform is out of the question since that chunk isn't available yet, and the secret tunnel inside the Witchaven dungeon requires the Slug Menace quest to be started, which is in Falador. Because the iron pickaxe is dropped by the giant lobster, both of these will be going onto the backlog, which means they'll be revisited once they become available in future chunks. Much like this entire video, I'm going to try something a little bit different. The colored subtitles are going to represent who's speaking at the time. Just like the character highlights in the team introduction, Belletti will be blue, Mac is orange, Leo is pink, and I'll be red. Be sure to let me know if you like this effect or not.
There's a shop there too.
There might be a RD, like a diary task.
It only says kill a chicken. 4 chickens. There's a tackle shop, features. It does have a spinning wheel, so I know why. Hold on.
Is it like is it
Backlog.
Backlog. Yeah, so these would all get unbacklogged. Okay, there it is. Cut a diamond. All things said and done, 48 crafting really isn't that bad. I mean, albeit you're doing it with like wool and some gems, but
I mean, yeah, that doesn't seem too bad.
yeah, okay. Sapphires are at 20. We have actually a decent amount of sapphires, if I'm not mistaken.
I might have some in my bank too.
Did we thieve a diamond already?
Yeah.
We should have a diamond. I think we have a diamond from drops. I don't remember if it's cut or uncut, but you can buy them.
Both. I think we have like uncut ones and we have cut ones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right, because I think I remember having both the placeholders actually in my bank. I think you can buy gems from this guy too, which would be pretty big. Actually,
No,
he's not gonna trade me. You rat. 2 other cut. Unbelievable.
You'll have to murder that guard or trap him.
That actually respawns pretty fast though. Yeah, we have 5 uncut. Yeah, so 13 sapphires so far, 14. That's pretty good actually. But nice, we have some more gems in the shared. Question is how many wool to get to level 20? Oh, that's it? Only 1,700 balls of wool. It's not too bad. You know what is interesting? Since when do sheep regrow their wool so fast?
I think they always have.
Really? Because I thought it was like a slow thing. I don't know. That's really fast.
Yeah, when was the last time you shoot sheep?
I mean, not that long ago. I guess I just haven't paid close enough attention to it, but...
Back in the day, Joe had his timer out, and he's like, damn, these are not profitable because of the speed the sheep regen their wool.
True, actually. I guess that would be something to consider if you were a sheep farmer, right?
Is that the only way for you to, like, realistically just get to the level 43 or whatever, and just spinning wool?
Well, spinning wool in we have like a solid number of gems, probably like 20 something sapphires, or whatever, which is a pretty good chunk of crafting XP in comparison to wool. So that'll definitely save us some time. All right, boys, huge moment. Oh,
Look at him go.
That's amazing. 2 XP, 3 XP. Oh my
I
god.
think it's 2.5, yeah. Let's go.
Absolutely massive. Not even gonna get a level on this first inventory. That's sick. Dude, I was recording the website instead of recording the rune light when I crafted my first ball of wool. Unbelievable. Literally unforgivable.
Just pretend like you're about to grab it.
Just reset your XP to 0,
Sure.
and then it'll like set it as like a counter up from 0, and it'll just start. And it'll be
True.
like +0. No one will know.
That or restart the account, right?
Or just
Yeah.
have log into Belly's account. Go do an inventory.
Yeah. Belly reenactment.
Yeah, it's like
When are
when
we
you had me
seeing that?
reenact me opening the door.
That was funny.
Like I got reenacted as dying, so you know it's
Like, I have all of that stuff in the video already, like, made up and set up. It looked really good.
yeah. When are we actually seeing that?
I don't know. No, I'm gonna get it done by this weekend. Now that I have the chunk rolled, because I wanna end the episode rolling the chunk. I wanted to learn how to solo array, but I'm too forehead.
It's pretty fun. It's like very rewarding.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd be able to do one right now.
Probably not.
Because I haven't done one in so long.
I think the funniest thing for me is watching Mac have an absolute meltdown at the like inconvenient methods that Belletti uses.
Bro, oh my
I
god.
I did like 50 raids. I was like, what? This is the only way I know how to do it, man.
It's
You
like
did like every single one doing 2 to 0 head phase on.
it's like Belletti. You find a method and it works, and it might not be the most efficient, but you go with it because it works. And Mac is sitting there having like a fucking panic attack.
I did learn to, wait, actually, did I ever? I don't even remember. Did I learn to, like, do the head phase faster?
No.
Yeah, I just did.
Mac knows.
I can tell you, I remember, don't worry. Yeah, you never learned 4 to 1 head phase. It's such a big difference though, like it's probably an extra Tebow shot and a half, like every cycle.
Rumor has it he hasn't missed a single tick since he was born. Yeah, but if anything, he's consistent. Look at how many he's done.
I mean, I watched Belletti eat a dozen crystals, the time he would save by shooting more is definitely outweighs the damage that he would take.
That's funny. Not gonna lie, this is some exhilarating content.
I know.
Compared to what I've been doing, this is exciting. Got some sheep shearing, got some, you know, thieving content.
The running around you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good exercise.
Leaving that singular chunk.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's starting to really fill out. Another quick level. Honestly, this flax is kind of spoiling me. This is all the flax that we had saved up from the Beekeeper random. Coming in now for level 20. Huge turning point. So now we can actually cut the sapphire gems, and the best method from here on out will just be stealing gems from the gem stall. Alright, cool, let's get to it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna finish this wool. Just had to pick up a chisel from the charter ship. Now I'm going to dig into this mighty fine stacked XP of 141 uncut sapphires. And I think after that, I mean, we should be able to cut emeralds by that point. Alright, and the first level of many, 21 crafting. Not gonna get tired of that. 25 crafting coming in, very nice. Almost towards 30. I mean, not really, but anyway. Man, I fuck up these clips all the time. 28 crafting, nothing super notable for us, but 27, which I forgot to record, we can now cut emeralds, which we have a nice little stack, so I think it's like 67, yeah, 67 and a half XP. So that's going to jump us right up to 29, and I believe we have enough to actually hit level 30 crafting. I don't know what this unlocks, but Umbridge Castle, don't know where that is. I was just coming to give Belletti the Simi, and he tellied with the helmet. Unbelievable. If you didn't know, the Group Iron Man helmet, when you telly with it, it actually brings you back to the node. So he has to run all the way to the boat to actually come back to Artie. Damn, look at Belletti. He's all suited up. Here you go. I will hand him over the ceremonial mithril scimitar. What a beautiful moment. That is one fine-ass man. This has been my life. I just steal the gem, take the guard, trap him real quick, and then I hop worlds and I do it again. So I'll just keep doing this until I have enough gems to hit 43 pretty much. So I found a slightly more convenient method. If I go ahead and steal, then I run here, the gem merchant will just body block for me. And most of the time, you can do it quick enough to where they don't even hit you, and you can instantly hop. So that'll definitely help speed it up just a bit. There he is, Mr. Uptown Chunk, putting the myth simi to good use. Just hit 30 attack. Damn, look at that boy, looking mighty healthy. So, the crafting grind actually wasn't so bad. This gem right here should be the very last gem that we need to bank 43 crafting. Crafting. We can now cut our diamond. So let's go ahead and finish this task. Cross it off the list. There it is. Beautiful. Not gonna lie, after the slow grind of farming, I feel like I cheated. I feel like something just wasn't right. It was too easy. It really was. And I know that this clip is going to resurface when I get a ridiculous grind in the future, and I'm gonna kick myself in the ass. But yeah, crafting is done. That's a nice looking stack of cut gems. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this. There we go. Much better. Alright, so the story behind the grizzly bears, they were locked in the Artie Zoo, as you might remember, and I can't access those again because we don't have any range or magic as, like, you know, primary training sources or even just items to attack them with in the chunk. But literally when we rolled the Legends Guild, I completely dismissed the fact that there were grizzly bears at the mine. So that is something that I'm going to go and take care of immediately and get that done. And Mac actually mentioned this in the recording. Is anything here?
Bears.
Do like any requests?
Let's see. No. And I just somehow like completely missed what he said and didn't realize it. This is something that we're going to have to get absolutely better at. I don't think the next couple of rolls are going to be nearly as bad because I'm going to double check that we go through the backlog and everything before we roll another chunk. So whenever we roll a chunk, we're going to go through, double check the backlog, double check that all the accessible areas are correct, and then we will continue. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that real quick. Honestly, there's something about using like non-conventional weapons. It just feels pretty good. Look at that. A little quick stabby stab. Thank you, Mr. Bear. Okay, the longbow can come from the ogres. And that's great because the ogres are just at about my combat level. So, well, a little bit under my combat level. So it'll use up some food, but it'll be like a decent training method. Now, I believe the reason why we're required to get a long bone and not a curved bone is because the long bone is 1 in 400, while the curved bone is 1 in 5,000. Now, there is a default rule that tells you it's only going to use tasks that are within a certain drop rate, and right now that rule is set to 1 in 1,000. So, because the long bone falls under that rule, that's why it's required, but the curved bone does not. So let's see what our first kill is going to bring in. All right. Wait a second. Zoom in on that. Yeah, nah, she's short. Kind of unfortunate that it wasn't the long bone. That would have been really funny. But, you know, can't get lucky all the time. Though the Mithril Scimitar will definitely make a huge impact on this grind for sure. Ooh, also, go ahead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, if you will. Even though, you know, it's 1 bird, and it's a spear. Anyway, moving on. Let's put some of these cheese potatoes to good use, and even though Leo currently has the Mithril Scimitar, we're going to go ahead and use the Seal Sword. It should be okay. And aside from that, let's just go poke some ogres and see if we can get their long bone. Well, I'm actually going to go through and pull some of these levers to see if I can get in that room with the ogres. I think it'd be a little bit nicer to have some of the objects to body block them when I want to eat food. This way I don't take unnecessary damage. The door is locked. Do I have to flip this down maybe? Nice. Okay, cool. Now, I wouldn't imagine that that door would relock. I should be able to use this spot. Yeah, okay. I don't think... Nice. Yeah, this is perfect. I don't really need to flinch them, but when I want to eat, it'll be nice to just take a step back. This way I don't take, like I said, any unnecessary damage while eating. I think for now I'll set Superhuman Strength and Rock Skin, right? I think. Yeah, Rock Skin. They should drain my prayer relatively slow, and they'll probably help out this grind at least a little bit. I guess it's better than nothing. I can refill my prayer in Witchaven, so that's actually really nice. Alright, so I lied. My prayer is draining really fast. It's gonna last maybe 2 kills. Is it worth it? For the time it's gonna take me to actually go and refill it, probably not. I just asked Leo for the Mithril Simi, and he hopped on and put it in shared storage for me. Holy crap, this ogre is beating the shit out of me. Another evil Bob random, another step closer to 30 fishing. Alright, this will very well at least give us, I believe, 25 fishing. Yep, there it is. The Mithril Scimitar definitely makes a pretty big difference. We're approaching 180 ogres now, so not bad. Actually, I don't know why I'm banking that. You know, when I was younger, I had a friend who would tell me little lies about the game just because I was a little bit gullible, I guess. And he used to tell me that if you could complete the maze in over 80%, there was a chance at getting like dragon items. And even things like killing black dragons, like there was a chance to get party hats, you know. And I believed him when I was younger. Believe it or not, that person was a toxic asshole. But yeah, looking back on that, it's definitely kind of funny. Oh my gosh, almost 1,000 iron arrows and 600 feathers. Not bad at all. Those iron arrows will definitely come in handy. Coming in here with 55 attack. Very nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to strength again. I don't know, maybe go to 60. We'll feel it out. We'll feel it out. But looking pretty good so far. Dude, why do I even talk? So, I just want to let you guys know that I definitely didn't get the longbone while I was at work. Yo, let's go! Got the longbone, hell yeah. As you know, during my time farming, when Leo was playing leagues, I ended up getting the entire group gold necklaces and the gardening boots. So, let's go ahead and get them fitted. About my next clip, Leo and I took some food and we're going to kill the Hellhound. All I can say is I'm really, really sorry for what you're about to see. And I wish I could say it was a skit. There it is. All the tasks for this chunk have been completed. I'll go ahead and cross off the diary section for completionist sake and for anybody else out there who might be bothered by it. Don't worry, I got you. So that's it. Let's get rolling. Here we are. Finally back to rolling a chunk, and this time it's only been 12 days since our last roll. What are your guys' guesses? What do you think? Which chunk are we gonna get?
14.
Honestly, just give us 14. Make it scary. You know.
Yeah?
Really put the fear of God into Joe's eyes about having to get 90.
90. Oh yeah, you're right. Closer to Stronghold.
Wait, can you roll diagonal chunks?
No.
Oh, okay. That one's for the charter ship.
Yeah, that one's for the charter ship.
Put it together all on my own.
All right, here we go. Oh, East already.
That's what 80 cooking.
That's a pretty big one,
Wood
yeah.
cutting and fletching.
That's a big chunk to roll right off the bat. I'd like to give a special thank you to those of you who made it this far. I put a lot of effort into this video and tried quite a few new things. As you can tell, the approach I'm taking right now is leaning closer to longer and more cinematic videos rather than quick weekly progress updates, which kind of just happened naturally. So, if you enjoyed watching, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment. I really appreciate all your feedback, and I can't express how much joy it brought me to read them. In fact, all of your kind words were the motivation for me to put the effort into this episode. Also, if you want to help me grow, sharing this video really helps. If you want to come find us, we normally try to stick to World 491 when possible. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you today, and I'll see you in the next one.